Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so thrilled to be joining you here tonight, every single Monday. Today's a special Monday because it's Labor Day, and I was thinking as I was getting ready to put this live together how thrilled I am to be able to come to you with such an amazing opportunity on Labor Day because we only have so much time and energy and we can always make more money, but we don't always have more time. And one of the things that I absolutely love about the labor that I do, the job that I work, the opportunity that I've embraced, is that we can be where we need to be when we need to be there. So my name is Mary Grace Lewandowski. I am an executive company vice president for Parklane Jewelry. And I am here to just real briefly talk to you about the Parklane opportunity. And I find that some of the things that answer the question is like, why direct sales? Why jewelry? Why Park Lane? Why now? So I want to real quickly go through those three questions for you. Like, why direct sales? I mean, first of all, what is direct sales? So many people confuse direct sales with multi-level marketing or with like a pyramid scheme, and it's very different from that. I wouldn't go into the whole definition. I mean, a pyramid scheme is obviously illegal, and this is very legal. And multi-level marketing really involves more of selling month after month after month and hitting people's credit cards month after month after month for a certain amount or for certain products. Direct sales, which is what I represent here with Parklane Jewelry, just basically means direct to consumer. We like sell we serve a really important need where we serve as the liaison between the company and the customer. And it's actually become a very popular, more popular way to shop than ever because people like the online aspect, which we offer, but they also sometimes want a human being to like just talk to them and, give them a little bit more personal service, be able to give them some ideas. And I love serving in that capacity. Now, direct sales has a lot of different avenues that you can take, and there are a lot of different advantages to direct sales. My favorite and one that I love to share is the fact that you can do direct sales alongside whatever else you're doing, thereby not like upsetting the whole apple cart and changing your whole life in order to try it out. Like a lot of times people will say to me, like, oh, I already have a job. And honestly, my answer is like, well, good. Because I never would have been brave enough to completely give up what I was doing before and just do direct sales. But I absolutely love the fact that I could fit direct sales around the life that I was leading without like hurting or, taking away, but only through adding. That like through the time that I was able to give to it, I was able to make the money that I wanted to make, and I was able to do with that money what I needed to do. So direct sales will serve that need for you. Now, why jewelry? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm always going to be honest with people, but I did not start my direct sales career rather in jewelry. I started my direct sales career in a candle company, and it honestly was because I was teaching. At the end of every month, we had more debt than we had money, which apparently is the American dream, the American most people. And I wanted to help us get ahead. We had a very happy life. Absolutely loved my husband, loved our life together. But like we weren't going on any special vacations, that was for sure. And we definitely would lose sleep at night if there was some catastrophe like a furnace going out. And I wanted to be able to bring my husband truly relief, like some kind of just feeling that we have like a cushion or a parachute. And I went to a show and I thought, oh, I can do this. So I discovered direct sales by accident by going to a show, and I liked the product very much, and I began selling that product. And I was actually able to leave teaching um, because of what that direct sales career did for me. But I didn't really take the time to investigate what would be the best product to represent. And many years later, 12 years after I had started with this company, I had a lot of misgivings about where they were going. They had had several different presidents in a 5-year time period. Their stock was going down. They were changing things drastically. So I saw the writing on the wall. Well, I believe in signs, and that's when Parklane called me. And Parklane had said, we hire people at titles and pay levels that are commensurate with the experience that they've accrued over the years. And to me, as an ex-business person, as an ex-teacher, that makes total sense to me because that's what most jobs do, right? Like you're not going to start all over. So I loved that. And I'm saying that, I'm just putting that in there because if you're already at a certain level in a direct sales company, please know that we will be able to interview and give you something so that you don't feel like you're losing anything, like so you're bridging that gap and not starting all over. Sometimes we're trapped by the fact that we had already begun somewhere, okay? So anyway, I found that by accident and loved the industry. Had I done my homework or even thought at that time or known that I was going to even consider going into direct sales, not just kind of fell into it, if I had done my homework, I would have chosen jewelry. I'm going to tell you why. And it's because jewelry is one of the number one best things to sell in the whole entire world. And these are facts. I'm not going to give you the exact statistics, but I'm going to give you like all of the research that's come out of it. Okay. Number one, think about the market. Like the number of people, regardless of age, demographic, history, whatever, regardless, that people love to accessorize. They're going to get jewelry. If they're not jewelry wearers, they're probably jewelry buyers at some time or another because jewelry is one of the number one gifts in the world. Candy, flowers, and jewelry. All right. So it withstands the test of time. Jewelry's been around since way BC and is showing absolutely no letting up into the future. In fact, they're forecasting that it's going to add another $1 billion to the industry in the next 10 years. And I, frankly, would love to be part of that $1 billion. And really, I am. Okay. Also, from a selling point, all right, as somebody that represents a jewelry company, how fun is it that people wear my product? Okay. I wear my product and my customers wear my product. So when they're out and about, people ask them where they got it or give them a compliment on their arm party. We're right there being able to give the name of the fashion director and the company for which they work. It works really well, word of mouth. It's a very simple product to represent. If you know where necklaces go, if you know where bracelets go, and if you know where rings go, then you are fully qualified to represent a jewelry company. Okay. Um, it's very inexpensive to ship and store. I with my last company with candle holders, I used to have to like hold those, have a whole garage just for my extra accessories and stuff. Drove my husband crazy. But here at Parklane, I can keep everything in one little space. And if I choose to go out and show my jewelry, I'm just putting something basically the size of my purse over my shoulder. So it is a very awesome, awesome product to represent. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's worked out beautifully for me and many others. Now, why Parklane? There's other jewelry companies that you could represent. I'm going to share a personal story with you real short, okay? But when I was offered, I told you I believe in signs. So I get this call from Parklane when I was very concerned about my other company, which turned out to be legitimate concerns because they are now like just affiliate program out of business. But when that happened, I also had a call from another lady that I just totally respected her so much. I had worked with her in my other company. She had gone on to be the president of a jewelry company, and she had offered me a top spot in their company as somebody of their home office. Well, this time I knew better and I did my homework. And the reason that I chose Park Lane is because of its programs and also because of its what's the word I'm looking for? Variety. Okay, so most jewelry companies, I don't have to name names and I won't name names because they're all wonderful, but most of them have like a niche market. So maybe they're strictly pearls or maybe they're strictly silver. You know where I'm going with this. Maybe they're all Swarovski crystals. Maybe they're all charms. Maybe they're all a certain like boutique style jewelry, like definitely have a stamp of this is what their stuff looks like. With Park Lane, we run the gamut. And my customers have actually said to me, you know what, when I go to a Park Lane party, or have one, I know that everyone that I invite is going to find something that they like because of the variety. So that was really a big thing for me. But also the programs. And whenever you're looking at any kind of company to represent, you want to look at their programs. So in our industry, what that really comes down to is like, what do they do for the customer? And with Park Lane, we have the most generous customer sale where it's buy any two items for regular price, get any four for half. Your two regular price items are your least expensive. So it would be like if you went into Macy's and said, I'll take 2 keychains for full price, please. And now I'm going to go up to the dress department and get whatever I want for half. That's how we work. Not only is it like so enticing and wonderful and absolutely delightful to share and take advantage of, it's also very easy to repeat. So our customers and our hostesses are out there all the time telling people about our sale, thereby gaining us additional clientele, which is perfect. Hostess program is like the fact that Parklane pays hostesses in jewelry for inviting us to share with their family and friends. Now, people want to share with their family and friends because we have such a great sale. So not only do they get to share the sale and their friends are all delighted with them sharing the sale, but they also get free product for having shared the sale. So, and we do that not based on how much is sold at the party, but we base it on how many orders are taken. So I literally can say to someone, hey, if you go out and collect 10 $30 orders, you're going to get $400 in jewelry because we do $40 free per order when somebody has 10 orders. So 10 times 30, if they went out and got 10 $30 orders, they would have brought in $300 for Parklane. But they, as the person that negotiated the whole thing, are going to get 40 times 10, 400 in free jewelry. I know it's hard to get your head around, but it's like they are giving away more than they're getting in cases like that. So super, super generous. And again, what I said earlier, what do we want? We want people out there wearing our jewelry, getting compliments, and sending people back our way, right? The last program, well, really there's more, but the major programs are the customer program, the hostess program, and the profit program. And that's the one that people like you and I get to take advantage of. And we are the highest paid in the direct sales industry. We start at 30% and we can go all the way up to 50% profit. What am I trying to say here? And we can come in at that level when we've had experience. So, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, you guys, because not only do we make those percentages on our sales, but we also have a program that offers us weekly bonuses, monthly bonuses, quarterly bonuses, yearly bonuses. Okay. In addition to that, we also have a car bonus where we can drive white Mercedes. We have jewelry bonuses where we can earn up to $1,000 in free jewelry every single month. We're one of the only companies, maybe the only truly that I've been able to investigate or find that actually pays people for what they buy for themselves. So instead of having a direct to company profit center, when I buy something, I get to take advantage of the customer sale. I get to take advantage of the hostess program. And then I get a check every week for a percentage of what I sold. This is really, really cool and unusual, you guys. We don't have a big board of directors. We're a family-owned company. We've been around since 1955. We don't need to pay stockholders. We don't need to take, like, the Levine family has guaranteed from day one that they would take more than 2% off the top. All of another 98% goes back to the field, which means customers, hostesses, new product and stuff, and us. This is pretty cool. So we really do a great job. And we've been through everything. We're cash rich, we're debt free. It's kind of unheard of in today's world. So Parklane is the best kept secret and definitely the place to be. Now, why now? Now, I really feel like as I age and as I've been in this industry for over 25 years, I think one of the most important things that I want to do is empower people. I used to say women, but now really everybody. And one of the things that I learned is a huge success principle is successful people lean in. Successful people don't overthink things. Like, well, what if this happens? And what if this happens? And in this eventuality and blah, blah, blah. So you know what? Now is always the time. I remember that feeling of when I first decided to try direct sales. And I really couldn't sleep because I was so excited about the thought of opening my own business. If you're having a little bit of that feeling right now, then now is the time for you to lean in and to give it a try. Parklane has no quotas. We have no monthly, like you have to do this or else. So there's truly nothing to lose and only everything to gain. And the person, it's not a person, it's a company. Parklane's taking the risk, not you or me. They're taking the risk because they are offering to design our own website for just $129 total. They design our website. Now, if you've ever gone out to have a website design, it is way more expensive than that. In addition to putting up our own website for that $129, they also are giving us access to their whole back office. No credit card fees. Parklane does all that. Anything that you need, all kinds of guidance, training, anything the whole entire world you need to get up and started. And as if that's not enough, you get to choose $500 worth of jewelry of your choice in order to get your business started. And right now, if you're watching this, it is, I lose track of time, September 2nd, 2024, that between now and the end of business on Wednesday, this is Monday, you can choose an impression bracelet of your choice in addition. Our impression bracelets retail for $188. So you're really picking close to $700 worth of jewelry in addition to getting your individualized website, access to all of Pat Party's Lights Back's office and all of that stuff. So truly, and this is a tax write-off. The $129 is a tax write-off. Not only that, but the best way to get started, and really the only way, we totally recommend this because we need you to take advantage of us, is to have your own little get-together. Have a show. You can do it in person if you want to, but you also could do it this way. We could do it on Zoom or Facebook. This is a way for whoever invited you to this call tonight, or me if nobody invited you to this call tonight. This is a way for us to be able to get you up and running. This is a way for us to be able to promote the fact that you are now a Parklane Jewelry fashion director, and we are loud and proud in wanting anybody that would have bought from me to buy from you now. Okay, this is a really smart thing to do. In addition to having the show, you get all of the customers, you get the paycheck that goes with that show, and you get all the hostess credit that goes with that show. So it's just a brilliant way to start. So you put that $129 on a credit card and you have your show, that you will make way more than the $129 back before that credit card is even due. Again, Parklane is taking their risk, not you. It's worth a shot. I hope you'll be brave. I hope you'll lean in. And I look forward to getting to know all of you, or at least a few of you, a little bit better. Be sure to fill out that Google form that is at the top of the Grace and Grit studio page, because one of you, just for listening, is going to win some free jewelry curated to your taste. Thanks, guys.